Are you gonna like fully open up and read it?
I use the magic hand to kind of push it back and pull it back and forth, wave it up and down, and then I have it bring it to me, and I start reading it.
Okay. Pretty much, it says that you guys are formally invited to an audience with the king of Aaliyah. The overall king, King Arturus Godfrey, formally invites you to his castle for a meeting.
That's my boy, the king.
You know the king?
No,
What
And
do
the
you like
invitation
so much?
is
You
for
vote him?
tonight.
but we all boys.
I read it out to my fellow adventurers, and I say, well, I guess I gotta put on my finer clothes.
He's naked.
Yeah. You put on anything, boy. I won't complain.
I don't need fucking clothes.
No, you
And Burgess
misunderstand.
swings
I said.
both ways.
You guys misunderstand. I said put on anything. I don't start looking at your inverted penis, bro.
It sounds like you
Now
boys
I'm
want to
sad.
cross swords.
I can't. It's inverted. That's
Oh.
why I'm so frustrated.
So, where did we last leave off? I believe you guys just finished delivering that package for the king through the sewers.
Get a nice big package.
Yeah, he had a huge package.
Full of wheat.
Yeah, wheat or wheat or whatever.
Wow.
I need to turn TeamSpeak up. I can barely hear you.
Wasn't it like what was it? It was like some runes or some shit.
No, it was a dwarf thing.
Oh, it was a big dwarf rune.
Yeah, something like that. And
Wait, where are we at?
you guys are now. What I was just kind of going over what happened last time, but you guys are able to successfully deliver the package to the king. You got money and favor from the king again for helping, and now you are back at your tavern, and it's been about a week or two. So let's get into what you guys are doing for the week to help improve your characters or do get some money, do whatever you want to do. We will go ahead and start with. I have to remember everybody's names. Orion, what do you do?
What the hell was my character? I'm pretty perfect at this. I mean, to Jesus.
I can do gymnastics, kick a soccer ball, fucking over the field, into it. Oh no. Oh wait, no.
Okay, is it coming through weird for
Actually,
you
no, I
guys,
can't.
Lou?
And then miss the fucking ball.
I don't know, Sam.
Well, you wouldn't fall, you'd
Sam.
fall.
Sam.
Yeah. Can't fall. I missed the ball, but then I would roll into and do a perfect triple
Damn.
axle, whatever.
Damn.
Sam. Alright. Orion, you
For
can
my
think about what you're
character.
doing. Mike, what are you doing?
Dude, I'm a
Focus.
fucking rogue, stealthy fucking little ninja.
There's your deception. Hey, I guarantee I can catch that.
Like, I don't have a sword, I don't have a fucking weapon, an axe or whatever. I have a tiny dagger. Well, I walked into that one.
Sam.
Shit. I got folks. What's going on?
We can hear you talking.
Oh. Shit.
Oh my god.
Shoot. Alright, so. I guess I'll just let whoever wants to start. So,
All right.
what do
So
you...
Rodar. Rodar. So I, Rodar, I go to the city, I go to the castle, and I start hanging out with the guards and stuff. Like I go to their trainings and stuff like that. I just come in, I'm like, hey bros, and I start slanging some swords, you know, bro like, and
Okay.
and I even volunteer a little bit in their healing ward, you know, where all the people get stabbed and stuff, and they go there to get
Whoa.
wrapped up.
Okay.
I go in there too. I got +1 in medicine, bro. I like that shit. I like pouring some pills in people's wounds. So, then at night after I'm exhausted, you know, at night I go and I have some booze like I normally do. I'm drinking with the patrons and stuff like that. I'm making some friends. I'm making some bets. And
Okay.
then I end up like getting into some fights sometimes. But what I really like to do is go to those fight clubs. Whether sometimes they have them in the bars, I think, but sometimes they don't. And I'll go to those
Gotcha.
and
Okay.
and I'll fucking knuckle drag those bitches.
All right.
You should have got that bar fight feed I told you about, dude.
I know we could have grappled. Could have held them up against the cage.
All right. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me, and then add your proficiency bonus to it.
In what?
Just roll a plain d20.
Oh, there
Oh
you go.
dang! Nice. All right. I'll go ahead and give you a inspiration point for that as well. So go ahead and give you an inspiration, and you definitely got some stuff you're building up to here.
All right, so I got an inspiration point. Sweet.
Yeah.
And what's
So,
inspiration used for again? Sorry, it's
So that's what I was just about to explain. So an inspiration point is pretty much a free advantage on anything that requires you to roll a d20.
So
So
it's
you can
like
use
lucky?
it.
But I have to use it before I roll.
No, you can use it after you roll too.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yes. So if you fail, you can be like, I'm gonna use my inspiration. So if you do fail, you can literally be like, I'm gonna use my inspiration to try again or whatever.
Even if I get a natural one.
Even if you get a natural one.
Okay. Sweet.
So if you miss an attack and you're just like,
So-
fuck, and you're like, inspiration point, do it again.
It's like John's luck points.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like,
Orion's.
it's like
Orion.
yeah.
Except I
Did you end
just
up
spent
picking
a
up
feat to
luck,
get
by the way?
mine.
Lucky?
Yeah, I did, but now I kind of regret it.
I also switched mine. I don't. Wait,
mean,
why do you
Lucky's-
regret it?
Because you use an inspiration point, which is basically what luck is.
Yeah, but you get that all the time.
Yeah, you have it permanently.
And also you
then
can use it-
It refreshes every long rest too. So.
Also, a lot of time inspiration is like for instance, you get a lot of times you get inspiration from the bard during battle. You'll have it during like conversations and sneaking points and all that jazz.
So we'll go with that
Oh,
for now.
also-
Who else?
Also, I changed my trait. It used to be I get like 2 extra strength points, and I switched it to Savage Attacker, so that way pretty much every single attack I have, for the most part, I can roll twice and take the best number, right?
Yeah, for your damage.
Yeah. So it's basically I always have advantage, basically.
Well, so the advantage works when you're trying to hit, not for the actual damage that you deal.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So, whenever you deal damage, like for instance, your longsword. So for your savage attacker, you would roll that d8 twice and then take the higher one, and then add 4 to it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for the damage, yeah.
Yes, for the damage. And
Okay.
then for inspiration, you could only things you roll a d20 for, so like your hit, actual hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Your skills, your saving throws, stuff like that.
Cool. Okay, that's what I thought it was. Sweet. Cool.
So, anyone else? What's everyone else doing for the week?
Yeah. First thing I need to do is I need to hit the blacksmith. I need to check out his wares real quick. See what kind of weapons he has. Specifically, looking for daggers and hand crossbows.
Ah, I forgot to go to the store.
All right, yeah. So you could go there and
Too busy slanging and banging.
you pretty much see a +1 dagger and a +1 hand crossbow.
Cost.
So the +1 dagger, pull it up real quick. So the cost is going to be. It's going to be 200 for 200 each.
Oh, damn, that's
Each.
pricey. Alright,
How much gold do you have?
I have exactly 400.
Well, I guess you can get both.
But let's do.
You could do one or the other, or you could do both, or you could do neither.
Well, my charisma's high, but so is my perception. You know what? Let's try to haggle this.
All right. We'll see if you haggle here. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
This roleplay is intense.
Well, we're not quite fully role playing yet. This is just like what you've done, and then we're gonna get into the role playing here soon.
Okay. 4.
Nah, it's gonna be 200.
Yeah. All right.
Is that all you do, or?
I'll take I'll take the dagger, but actually no. I take that back. Let me give it a hand crossbow. I'm gonna sell my short bow and all my arrows, and I need to pick up some bolts as well.
Okay. I'll say it is for the hand crossbow. You took out 200, and then he traded you full ammunition for your short bow and arrows.
All right, cool. That works. And now, for the remaining part of the week,
Gonna poisoner's kid, or?
that's what I'm thinking. Yes, for the remaining of the week, working on more poisons, and then eventually on my final day, we'll end up at the pub.
Okay. Go ahead and give me about 3 gold for the ingredients for your poisons, and go ahead
Okay.
and roll a poisoner's kit check, which is pretty much just D20 plus your proficiency. 7, 8, 9. All right. So let's see here. You're getting a little more proficient with it, but you weren't actually able to make anything substantial or deadly.
Okay.
Bungus, what'd you do?
What did I do?
Bungus, yeah, what'd you do?
You guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you
Yeah,
now.
you're good.
Sweet. All right. That's an interesting story, actually. So since then, since we had last finished our last quest,
Yep.
I did 2 things. One, on account of me having a decent amount of gold, I went into the shop in the store in the town, and I bought new strings for my instrument. I bought
strings?
yes, new strings. Yeah.
Okay.
I played so many songs to inspire so many people that they got old, and I needed new strings so it would keep tune better.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah. How much gold do you think that cost? I think-
Are they just like basic, or are they any kind of magical strings?
Oh man.
What are
Basic.
you looking for? Basic? Oh man, that's like a single gold.
Oh, okay. I'm crushing it. All right.
It's
I didn't
just-
even know. I had no idea that magic strings were on the table, to be honest.
Yeah, man. I can make it up.
All right. Well, my guy might have to buy some magic strings next week. That'd be sweet.
I mean, I can make it up right now if you want. I have some ideas.
Oh, okay. All right. I bought magic strings. I went to an alchemy store, and
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. and I said, "Hey man, I bought the strings. I want to put strings for my not my weapons, for my instruments, and could you like I don't know, what do they do? Bless them or some shit? Like rub leaves over them or something? Magic."
All
Yeah,
right, well they.
Listen, bitch, I want magic strings.
Alright. They have something that might work for you specifically, but it's gonna cost. It's gonna cost about 200.
I'll give whatever.
now.
Oh.
You'll give.
I've only got 245 gold, and I didn't even buy that magic guitar last time. We talked to some guy last time.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like a hoarder when it comes to money, so maybe this would be like a cathartic moment for me. I'll spend the 200 gold. Fuck it. Yeah.
Okay.
I spent $200 on magic strings.
Okay. Hey, that works.
I did it.
And I'll tell
Alright.
you what you got.
Okay. All right.
All right. So, what you have like a lute or something? Like, what do you use? Right? You have like a acoustic guitar. Like, what?
Well,
do
I've
you
got a
use?
couple things. So I got bagpipes. So I guess I could have gotten magic pipes, but
Oh God.
but that's not it. That's not it. I've also got a lute. Yeah. And then I've got 3 instruments, and I just don't remember what they are.
Okay. The alchemists perform a ritual with your
A lute,
your
that
bow
sounds right.
strings,
Yeah.
and they hand them back and
Yeah.
they take the 200 gold.
Okay.
And now, whenever you cast Vicious Mockery, you could add your modifier, your spell modifier, which is your charisma, to the attack.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Vicious Mockery. So for you right now,
Sick.
looking at your character sheet, your modifier is +4
Uh-huh.
because you increased your charisma twice last when you
Yeah.
guys leveled up. So your Vicious Mockery will be, instead of just playing 1d4 with nothing added to it, it'll be 1d4 +4.
Oh, okay. 1d4 + 4. Gotcha. Sweet. Nice.
Yep.
All right. So,
So go ahead and take that 200 out of your equipment.
yep. All right. Done that.
And Orion, what'd you do for the week?
Wait, that's all I did? I just bought some strings?
Is there anything else that you wanted to do? What else did you want to do?
That's like half my backstory. Listen, here, man. Listen. When we were all thinking of backstories or whatever, like
Yeah.
when we were waiting, I actually fell asleep. But when I woke up, I thought of a backstory.
Oh yeah.
And
All right.
tell you what it
So
is.
what'd you do?
So I looked at my stats and I noticed that my highest stat is my ability to walk. I can walk 30 feet. 30 is way higher than any other number on my stat sheet. So what my guy did is he took
Everyone
his...
can walk 30 feet. But...
yeah, what's my... So he took that, I walked out into the woods, alright, with my magic strings, and I
Yes.
sat down with my guitar, and I spent hours trying to learn the intro to Welcome Home by Coheed and Cambria.
Okay, give me a performance check.
Alright, I almost got it. Oh, okay. What's the roll? Oh,
D20 plus performance,
okay.
which is +8.
Ah! Yes!
Mhm.
Plus, hold on. That's
8.
26.
All right, yeah, I'll say you yeah, you definitely learned the intro to Coheed and Cambria.
Fuck yeah, check this out. Hold on.
Okay.
That's it.
Nice. You did
That's Welcome Home. Alright. So that's what I do with my time.
Okay.
Alright, I'm done. Yeah.
Orion.
I gotta follow that up.
Yeah.
That's why I started.
Okay, so what I did is during the day, I tried to find a local apothecary so I could maybe learn how to make potions.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me just a plain D20, nothing added to it. You're not proficient in alchemy or anything, right?
No.
Okay, then yeah, just a plain D20. So a 3. All right. You went, and you were really, you were determined to learn, but you were starting off pretty confused for the most part. But you did learn a little bit.
Proud of you.
And then in the evenings, I mingle with the local nobility.
With the local nobility, huh?
What? Just out there rubbing elbows? How do they know who the fuck you are? That's crazy. That's awesome.
Well, his background, yeah, he can
Oh,
do
that's
that.
cool. No, I'm not saying you didn't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you roll around with the nobility. Gain some favor with them as well.
Figure it can't hurt anything.
Yeah, I certainly can't. All right.
God, my
So
backstory
after-
sucked. I hate this game.
So after about like a week or two passes, you guys are back in your tavern at the Laughing Donkey, third floor, fucking whole floor to yourself pretty much. That you guys had previously obtained, and you're just hanging out. Let me pull it up here. So yes, you guys are hanging out, and a crow lands on the windowsill with a letter.
Cock.
And he drops the letter after seeing the cock,
I stare at it.
Don't open it.
and he flies away. Gone.
Something just fell out of that guy's mouth.
Ravens are a bad omen. I wouldn't touch that.
I mean, I'm too good to touch anyway, so I guess we're good
Alright,
there.
so I go over and I pick it up, and then I look out the window and I drop it out the window,
Alright.
and then I go back and
So-
sit down.
Alright. The letter is gone. What do you guys want to do next?
I'm just chilling for now.
Are we together or are we separate?
You guys are all together at the Laughing Dog
I
at your home
sigh
base.
extremely
Home base.
deeply, and I use magic hand to stick a magic hand out the window to pick up the goddamn letter
Alright.
and bring it back to a.
Did we ever decide on a group name? Because I know they asked us to do that last time.
I don't think you guys ever did.
I like how they, as in Jaden.
We should be the Jabronians.
Well, I meant they as in
I am a person of many faces.
Yeah, but how are they supposed to know? Who's this letter addressed to? To the team?
I
Like,
use-
It's unmarked,
Yeah, well, we
but
don't
you
have a
can
team
tell
name,
it
so
has
it can't be
the
addressed to
seal,
us.
like the formal seal of Alea on it. But besides that,
I use the magic hand to slowly open the letter.
they should just call us the YMCA.
all right, you open it up,
Inside.
and it looks like a normal letter.
I
Are you
use
gonna like fully open up and read it?
I use the magic hand to kind of push it back and pull it back and forth, wave it up and down, and then I have it bring it to me, and I start reading it.
Okay, pretty much it says that you guys are formally invited to an audience with the king of Alea, the overall king, King Arturus Godfrey, formally invites you to his castle for a meeting.
That's my boy, the king.
You know the king?
No,
And
What
the
the
invitation is
you
for
vote for him?
tonight.
but we all boys.
I read it out to my fellow adventurers, and I say, well, I guess I gotta put on my finer clothes.
He's naked.
Yeah. You put on anything, boy, I won't complain.
I don't need fucking clothes.
No, you
Burgess swings
misunderstand. I
both
said
ways.
You guys misunderstand. I said put on anything. I don't start looking at your inverted penis, bro.
It sounds like you
That
boys
was
want to
sad.
cross swords.
I can't. It's inverted. That's
Oh.
why I'm so frustrated.
I go over to
Oh my god.
I go over to the rogue and I just start propping him up in weird positions.
Hey Sam, you there?
And this is a Y. And I will make an M. Hey, can the rest of you make the C and the A?
I smack him a couple times just to make sure he's dead.
I'm gonna pickpocket the rogue.
Oh Jesus! All right, I guess a sleight of hand, even though he's gone.
No, I don't want to pickpocket the rogue. I don't want to take nobody's money.
No.
But I will take one of his boots.
But yeah, where is?
Oh
Where
my
is he?
god, my mic was muted. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh.
Oh my god.
I was like, I think he's gone again. I thought you fell asleep again, man. I was like, what?
Oh my
Salivating,
god. I'm sitting there just like
Don't
fucking.
take my money. Just
Perfect.
Oh Jesus! All right.
Pickpocket me, I dare you.
Oh, he's awake. I thought you were in deep meditation.
So what do you guys do now?
What time or how much longer until we have to be ready for this party? Based off what the letter told me.
It pretty much like I don't know, like a couple hours.
Oh, hey,
It said tonight,
Hey,
and it's pretty
do
much
I
like
do I
midday.
perceive that there's like any like seedy gambling dens in the area, like anywhere I can cast lots or something like that, or bet on shit?
Yeah, and the Laughing Donkey that you're already in.
I can
Go
do
down to
bets
the
there?
bottom.
Okay,
Yeah, they
all
do
right.
bets,
Oh.
they have
Oh,
fight,
all right.
they have fight
Guys,
clubs. They do all
guys,
kinds.
we should come up.
Cruise the bar. Look for somebody that I can bet money on.
Well, before you do
Alright.
that, I'm still talking to you. We're still in the building. We.
Okay.
So, what's our team name, boys?
I keep sipping my drink.
Oh boy.
Look, if we're all going to a party together, we gotta have a team name, and we have to have matching hats.
I decided to excuse myself. I'm going upstairs.
Alright. So, Bungus, you make your way down to the bottom level of the Laughing Donkey, where people are. You always see people in the corner gambling. You see people drinking.
Yeah.
A brawl even fights out on the other side.
Okay.
And you begin to make your way over to the gambling table,
Sweet.
and some older dwarf with an eye patch looks at you, and he just goes, "What's your poison? What game you like?"
Checkers. keep it simple. I like to keep my
Okay.
brain sharp and my stakes high.
Okay. Alright, I'll play you in a game of checkers then. How much you betting on the table?
I'm all in. 45 gold.
Whoa. Nice.
Alright. Go ahead and roll a. We'll say. Normally, there are different games, and normally you have to be proficient in them under tools.
Mm.
But I'll say go ahead and roll a d20 for right now.
Okay.
See how well you do.
Oh, damn.
He's a winner.
Alright.
You roll for that, you big guy.
Did you pick up that
You
lucky?
lose, and you
'Cause
lose
now's
your
the
money.
time.
Alright.
And you lose your money as you're down there playing. What's everyone else doing?
I'm there watching the bard. I'm just like picking him up as he is devastated. I'm like,
I'm still up at the
Alright.
bar.
it's a very familiar feeling for you, bard.
I'm taking a bath and get myself pretty.
Okay. I'll say a couple hours passed, so it's pretty much time to meet the king. Unless there was something you guys wanted to do, but you pretty much did everything that you wanted to do in your
How does my
prologue
armor
here.
look?
So, your armor?
Yeah.
It looks relatively fine, actually. Your shield is a little binged up, but you're good.
Oh, sweet.
Quality, dwarven grade plate armor, right?
Oh,
Or
it's
chainmail,
dwarven?
or what do you have?
I don't fucking know. Hold on, let me check.
Every time I think of like forgers or like people that like, not forgers as in forging documents, but forgers as in like actual people who forge.
Forging
I
the
always think,
trail.
I always feel like it's always dwarves, isn't
I have chainmail.
Yeah,
it?
pretty common.
Chainmail, gotcha.
Fantasy mythos.
The best dwarven chainmail.
Tekken, yeah.
The finest, some would say.
Are we going to the king's castle? I'm going. I'm walking up to the king's castle. And what is it? A party? Are we going to a party?
No, you're not going to a party.
We're probably taking
God
care of
damn it.
We're in a
You
separate
go
town.
to a meeting.
Oh wait, it's not a party.
I have to put away my party gown.
You guys could think it's a party. Actually, John,
That's
go
why I
and
wanted
make
to
a
wear
deception-
matching hats.
John, go ahead and make
Yeah.
a deception check because you're the one that read the letter. So, Maybe you said party, so maybe everyone thought party this whole time if you fooled
God,
everyone.
So
It's the king's party. He invited the guys who saved the town.
Alright, where's my deception? 12.
12?
Yep.
Everyone else make a wisdom saving throw.
Is that a 20?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see
Oh,
if you're
God.
wise enough. Oh, so yeah. You
13.
guys don't. You guys are not preparing for a party. You guys all pretty much got past.
Alright.
God damn it, I can't lie, okay?
Alright, whatever you do, do not wear matching hats.
All right. So you
Don't
guys
wear
make
matching
your.
hats? Alright. That would look cool though.
So you guys make your way up to the king's castle, and you see Rodar. He is like fist bumping a couple people as you're making your way further into the castle.
Bro.
And for pretty much all you guys, I don't think you guys have been inside this castle before, but think what's that? What's the castle in what's the like actual castle called in Game of Thrones that in King's Landing?
In King's
The
Landing?
Red Keep.
Yeah.
Red Keep.
Is it
what
the
John
castle
said.
the Red Keep?
The Night's
Alright,
Watch.
That's what I thought it was, but then I started second guessing myself.
Castle
The
Black.
Night's Watch. You walk up to Castle Black, and it pretty much looks like the Red Keep, where it's just like everything's made out of stone. It's very like rustic and stoic. Not like a whole lot of embellishments. There's not like a whole lot of like shit ton of like gold and stuff like that. And you make your way, and you guys see Martis in the hallway, and he's like, "Oh, would you look at that? My favorite adventurers."
Hey, Martis, brah.
Oh, Martis is here.
How's your leg
You know
doing?
that guy.
I agree.
West.
Oh, it's fucked. But but I'm so glad you guys are here. The king has been wanting to meet you guys. Is that where you're heading to right now?
Martis, let me try to fix that leg for you. Let me get some hands on that bad boy. Come on over here. But I could snap it back into tip-top shape.
Oh, I went to the finest physicians, and it is not. It is
Listen,
nothing
listen,
seems to
buddy.
work.
You've tried the rest, now try the best. Let me fix your leg. You've
Maybe
done-
another time, Bart.
That's Dr. Bard, but whatever.
But yeah, no, he's been talking about you guys, and he's pretty excited to meet you guys. I'll take you to him if you want. Also, did the guards outside by any chance give you any trouble? They've been real strict lately with the whole war going on.
Nah, they were cool.
I blew him a kiss.
Okay, good. Good.
Tell us, Martis, I'm curious. What's the war? Listen, I need to know. This is potential songs that I could write.
Well, the war between Westchin and then Alea and Marvia are in an alliance.
Ah,
And
yes.
yeah, you know it. The
I'll tell
so-
you all about it later, Boogan. Bullin. Goobin.
Well, let me
What's your name?
ask you, Boogle.
Boogle.
Let me ask you this: Has there been a problem with people from the war trying to sneak into this party?
that
why
why
he's
get
trying
to
to-
this specific adventuring party?
Yeah. Is that why the guards?
No,
have
not this specific. No, we haven't had any
No.
problems, Martin. There's been no
Yeah, no,
problems here.
I was listening to this.
I stare suspiciously, everybody.
been- Wait a minute.
Look,
Wait
I
a
put-
freaking second. Is that guy under control again?
I put my
Yeah,
hand on
Mark
I
or
put
the
my hand
rogue.
on Boogan's shoulder. I'm like, Martis, we've had no problems. No one's been under any kind of control.
Yeah,
Uh,
not us.
don't-
But what about other people?
Don't worry.
Where do you guys?
We're gonna go talk. We're gonna go have a party with the king.
All right,
perk
that
up.
sounds good. And Rodar, I see. I've seen you a couple times around here. I'm glad you're making nice with everyone.
Yes.
We don't like him.
All you gotta do is sling some of your sword around and make a lot of nice.
Well, that's good. Some of the guards definitely respect you. So, follow me. And he ushers you guys over, and you guys begin to follow him. A couple different hallways. Matter of fact, you actually pass the throne chamber, but he's not at his throne right now. And you make your way to an offshoot room, where Martis opens up these big double doors, and inside you see
Bless you.
what looks to
Thank
be
you.
a bunch of seats and a war table, like with like war plans on it and stuff. And like different pawns placed. And you see Arturus, King Arturus Godfrey. There you go.
Damn.
AKA King Godfrey. And he is talking with a couple other people. You notice a little halfling and a dragonborn, and he just kind of like shoos them away once you guys walk in, and they walk out. And he goes, adventurers, it's finally great to meet you.
I kneel before the king. It is great to meet you, sire.
Martis also kneels as well.
I bow.
And the king turns his back a little bit and stares out of a window, and he's just like, I have a task for you all. But first, I want to make it official. I want you all to swear loyalty to Aaliyah, denouncing any other affiliations of other countries, and become my personal champions. Anyone gonna say anything? No?
As generous as your offer is, great king, I must be humble and I cannot accept such an offer. For I have already given an offer to my family where I cannot break.
Families are fine. I mean, state loyalties.
I ask him, as much as I love this country, and I do, this is a great country, and I despise West Chin. But what kind of what is in this for us? We are adventurers. We work for money and equipment and other things. What's in this for us to swear loyalty?
Well, I will. From henceforth, you will be known as the champions of Esfador. This way, I'll know your loyalty is true, and I could provide you with. Hang on. I could provide you with. I could get you out of the Laughing Donkey and provide you with a keep. You'll also be able to come and enter freely into the castle as you would wish, and practically become nobles.
That sounds pretty good.
Also, I need to make sure I can trust all of you because this next task is daunting.
What if I'm already a noble?
Well, where are you a noble from?
I keep silent.
Well, I will swear loyalty if one of my comrades will swear loyalty with me, for I will not abandon my comrades. I guess we will not swear loyalty.
What do you guys do?
Sure. Nonchalantly. Yes. Yeah. Loyalty to you, sire. Indeed.
Martis kind of like, he stands up and he kind of goes like, hey, kneel. Kneel. Come on, guys, kneel.
I take it.
So,
So
Okay.
I bow. I take a knee. I bow and take a knee at the same time.
okay.
So,
Oh, I thought you were still on the ground anyway.
Oh
but-
yeah, I am still on the ground. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
oh, King, the quest is there. If we swear loyalty to you, that means we don't have to do whatever you say all the time. It just means we're not allowed to betray you. Is that right?
For the most part, I mean, you could decline certain things, but I pay
I'm
pretty heftily.
just trying to understand. Like, I just want to understand the full scope of what it means to swear loyalty to you. Because that seems like a lot to ask of somebody, and I just want to make sure that I know what I'm getting into.
All right.
So, what are your
As the
expectations of us?
champions of Espador,
Hmm.
I expect that you'll make Espidor your home. And you'll do what's right for the townspeople and also Alea.
And we're gonna carry the flag of the king, and
Yes,
any
and you'll
enemies
carry
of his is enemies of
And
ours.
you'll have
Yes.
the official seal of the king.
If I knew anybody was from West Chin, I would kill them right now.
I'll take a drink with that.
Hey, strong man. You never asked me where I'm from in all of our adventures.
I don't care.
You never asked. I think you're gonna care.
Bard,
I think
sing
you're
us a
gonna
song. Tell us where you're from. Have you written a song about your story?
I'm from Boogletown. So you're good.
Interesting name. I've never heard this place.
Alright, I swear my allegiance.
Alright, so you take a knee as well.
Wait, do we get
Okay.
gold for swearing our allegiance right now?
Like up front, money up front.
I'm going to for my task, I can give you gold up front. Yes.
Okay, sick.
Sweet.
But I need to know I could trust you officially and make you part of some of my closest counsel here.
Just
Well, come
ask.
election time next year, you've got my vote.
Just ask Martis. I have.
But of course,
Oh,
we
he's done
can be
nothing
your
but praise you
closest
guys,
counsel,
and
oh great mighty king.
I've heard nobles speak about Orion here. I've heard my own guards speak of Rodar. One of the people I trust most in this world speaks highly of you, Martis. And so does my head
We know
commander,
Martis.
Swanley.
Well, hopefully no one. Hopefully you've never heard of the Bard.
Jaden, can I message you?
Yeah, you can message me.
No, you can't do that.
CC me on that?
So everyone is pretty much kneeled, and the king stares over at Orion.
Fuck, I don't know how to message in D20.
You type /wisp or /W, and then space, and then you start typing someone's name, and it should fill for you. Like
can
it
you
should
just
just be
jump down
J.
to Baron's Cavern real fast?
Yeah,
Like,
jump down channels.
Okay.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
I think this is going well, guys.
We're super
I
into
think
this
we've
quest.
been kneeling for a long time.
Yeah. My character has knee pads, don't ask why, and he's
I might have to.
What kind of secrets are they talking
User
about?
joined your channel. User joined your channel.
All right.
Shh, wait, they're back. They're back.
I hunt then a very slow knee down.
Okay.
Wow.
Dramatic.
Whoa.
But I do add a condition.
What is it, wizard?
If I swear loyalty to you, you must accept my people and allow them to come live with us in the keep as citizens of your land.
The people. I assume you are noble, correct?
Correct.
I assume you mean.
A noble wizard.
Yeah. I'll allow it.
Okay.
Who
Then I
is
will
this
bend the
people?
knee.
Can I
Yeah,
help
you
They
you?
might
forgot
have to
the
get.
answer.
They might have to get checked out a little bit first, but I'll allow it.
Okay with that.
You have to go through a TSA check.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna tell you right
Make sure
now,
there's no
my
bombs.
down here are gonna be way better than my shitty Northern Island. So. All right, done.
So he walks over with his. He pulls out a fucking great sword.
A fucking great sword.
Yeah. Definitely bigger than a long sword. And he literally knights you with a great sword while holding it with one arm. And each of you stand. And he goes, "It's official. You shall be known as the champions of Espidor." There you go, team name.
Oh.
He doesn't say that though.
In
in case you guys couldn't figure one out, there you go. There's one for you.
Do we get like badges, or do we get like
Like a sheriff's badge.
do we get like a parchment
We're gonna
that
get
we
the
can
Shield
show
of
to
the King,
people?
You'll have
Absolutely.
yes, you'll have the seal of the king. It's a ring.
There we go. It's a ring.
Yeah.
Does it make noise?
Does it have our names on it? What if someone kills me and takes it?
It's magically bound.
Oh, sweet. I forgot about
Oh.
magic.
Yeah, it is a ring. So Bardus will take care of that for you though. But I am happy that you guys accepted because this next task is a little hush hush. Very hush hush. I need you guys to go to Westgen. I need you to go to the town of Orsage. And I need you to kill the king.
Whoa.
Oh wow.
Or the Lord, I should say.
Oh. Alright.
Oh Lord.
Yes.
And exactly how many does he have under his command?
How many... What?
How many
People?
soldiers?
Oh, soldiers. Oh, he has a ton.
How old is he?
He's like 40s. But
Let me push
he
up standing.
has he has extreme influence over the council that rules over Westgen. And out of character for those of you guys who remember or don't remember, in West, so there's a king of Alea, which is King Godfrey, and then you have a king of Marvia, and then in Westgen though they have a council of like 5 people that kind of rule over the whole land.
And I would be familiar with everybody stated so far, right? Because of my background.
Yes. You don't know them personally, but you do know of them. You are familiar with all that. All you guys pretty much are familiar with all that. However, in Orsage, yes, the Lord there, he has huge influence, and he's master strategist. And he has been kicking our ass down here in the south. So, I need you to go there and I need you to kill him. But
If we... Okay, go ahead. I'll let you finish, King.
but we have a plan for this. Follow me. And he puts his greatsword away and starts just walking. He doesn't even usher you. He just like walks by and starts walking down. And he brings you guys past the throne room again and into what looks like a kitchen where there's a bunch of servants just kind of making stuff. And he brings you into the kitchen closet. He literally opens it and he tells all the servants to get the fuck out. And you guys follow him. And he moves some barrels around and lifts a hatch that has a ladder leading straight down. And he's like, go down.
Wait, like we gotta go down first?
Yeah, go down.
Alright, I head down first.
All right. You go down and you enter this dimly lit cavern. That pretty much goes one direction, and you begin to follow the cavern. The king is the last one down, but he kind of trots ahead of you guys, and brings you to a door. Opens the door, and inside you see this room with blue lit flames. Lit across this just square room, nothing in it, except in the center, there is a giant circle, glowing circle, with Dwarvish runes surrounding it. And there you see Marco, from Marco's Mercantile. He's just kind of inspecting some of the runes.
Hey Marco.
And he goes, oh, hey!
I was looking
I
to buy
rec-
something from you, dude.
Do I recognize any of the runes since I have art knowledge and arcana?
Go ahead and give me a Arcana check. Or if you guys know Dwarvish.
I know Dwarvis.
19.
You've never personally used one before, but with that Arcana check, you instantly pretty much recognize what it is. It is in Westgen, they use the mana that Lurie gets from its mana well, which is why it became so powerful. Remember, all of Western became so powerful because Lurie, they found a mana well, and they use mana to power these pretty much portals from a couple different major cities. Not every single town or city has one, but a bunch of them do. So a lot of people use a portal, then they'll travel somewhere, or they use portals to get to pretty much like the major towns and cities.
Ah, okay. So we're gonna teleport there. That makes a lot more sense. I know.
The king, the king walks by and he goes, and this is what you guys were carrying that night 2 weeks ago.
Well, that's pretty important.
Yes, which is why I'm glad you guys were there for that, and you helped out exponentially, and why I trust you so much here.
All right.
So, oh yeah, Marco. He's like, oh, adventurous.
You trust Marco?
Oh yes, me and Marco grew up together actually. He's one of my closest friends and allies. He owns Marco's Mercantile, and he's pretty much our only magic shop here in the town. So I trust him implicitly, and he was actually able to figure this thing out.
Hey, Marco.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, is the king still in the room with us? Maybe
Yeah, he's the one that
is
just
he in
talked.
here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey,
Well,
if we-
before we decide if we're going to do this and embark on this huge journey, we would have to have accommodations here in the castle at the highest comfort level and prepare for such a journey.
But of course, we are making you guys a keep, but we do have some spare rooms you can use here at the keep. If you guys need to make preparations or anything. However, so, do you guys all still have the map, by the way?
I do. I actually pulled up right now.
Yes.
I gotta pull it up if I can find it.
Hey,
Alright.
Map. Yep.
Let me ask.
Pull it
I got a question for the king.
Yes.
If we go through with this, obviously the implications of killing this guy who's highly influential are pretty nuts. So can we guarantee your safety if we return, if we make it back alive and we kill that dude sufficiently?
Yes, of course.
Okay, sick. All right, let's make sure.
But I will say, one of the reasons I have you swear alliance with Aaliyah and not leave Marvia is because even the king over at Marvia doesn't know I have this.
Okay.
So, Marco here tells me that there's enough mana. Obviously, here we don't have any. We've been devoid. Weston has all of it. So, Marco was telling me that there's only enough mana for one jump, though. So once you make one jump, you won't be able to come back. You have to make your way back on your own.
I also
But you
request
guys
that.
seem more than capable, right?
Well, if we're gonna do that, then how much gold are we being offered? And how much gold are we getting up front?
Up front, you're going to be given 1,000 gold, and then once you get back, it'll be 3,000.
Hey,
Extra.
guys, maybe it's better if we walk there, kill the guy, and then jump back. Because that's probably when we're gonna be most itching to like make a hasty getaway. Like kill the dude and then be like, and then like come back to the country via mana or whatever.
Would that be feasible? Can this device work like that, where it pulls us back and not forward?
Well, we have thought about this plan. You could. So, if you guys have the map open, you're going to be going to Orsridge. It's right in the center of Weston.
Familiar.
And right next to it is Anmouth. That is where you'll be jumping to, is Anmouth. But if you were to take the road from Aaliyah over to Orsridge, kill him, and then come back through Anmouth, there's no guarantee that you make it through. See, there is quite pretty much TSA, but and Orion, you would know this. Like, people can't just jump freely. They had, it's a process. So you guys would have to get past all of the people. But right now, we do have someone on the inside, but his job isn't to send people through; it's to approve people coming in. And we have someone on the inside for that. He actually is going to have a code word for you guys.
Great idea, friend, but yeah, that would not work.
No, I don't know. That sounds like a all right. That sounds like a good, like it worked.
Going
I
through
also
checks
don't
on the
want
way
my-
back.
Yeah. We just want to get out of that castle as fast as possible.
And exactly, I agree. But if we have to go through checkpoints, we're going to get held up at some point, and we're going to get busted.
Yeah, but the checkpoints wouldn't be inside the castle, though. I don't think.
What's that code word?
Well, it's a code sentence, I should say. Are you guys here for the Knoll problem? Also,
No problem.
one of our worries is that once Western gets word of the king's death or the lord's death, I keep saying king, but it's a lord. The lord's death, that they might close off. They're obviously going to close off the portal in Orsurge, and they're going to maybe close off portals of towns nearby. So maybe you'd even have to go even further. So. But if that is what you want to do, if you'd rather go from here and press your luck,
I'm
I'm
gonna shut
perfectly
up,
fine with that
dude.
as well.
I'm
But-
good.
I
I-
vote for walking
think-
there and teleporting.
I
Back.
think our
vote for teleporting
comrades and I are going to stay the night, and we're going to discuss this more.
Okay.
If that's okay, Great King.
That is okay. I will. Mortis will give you accommodations.
How soon do you need this guy killed by?
As soon as possible. We have people dying out here.
We will have our decision by first daybreak.
Okay.
Do you have it? I have a few questions, King. Do we have to? Is there a certain way you want us to kill him? Does it have to be quiet, or can we do it not quietly?
Like you, want us
You
to
could do it.
Stage a suicide.
You can do it any way that you see fit. Like I said, even the King of Marvia doesn't know about this, and most people besides my most trusted are the only people that even know about this. So if the king just gets murdered by a bunch of murder hobos, then that's not here nor there. Or if the king happens to commit suicide, or if the king happens to be poisoned by his own people. If the king happens to be his face bashed in with a mallet, it's no worry to us.
Perfect.
No worry to me. I
There's
should
a lot
say.
of good ideas.
Write these down.
What I'll remember them. And so what's the name of our contact over there?
I will not be giving you his name, but I'll tell you what he looks like.
Okay.
He's a dwarf, and he has long white hair and straight hair on the top of his head, and his beard is a curly mess. You'll be able to recognize him immediately.
What? Does he know we're coming?
Yes, he knows you're coming.
Well, why didn't you guys just make up like a code name or something? Like, what if we?
We did.
Well, what's his code name?
have a code
well, I mean,
sentence.
I did. My bad. Yeah, he's gonna say a code to you guys.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, but then how does he know we're us?
Yeah.
Because who would agree to take care of it? No problem.
Yeah, but. Oh, so we have to find a dwarf and say, hey, we're here for the Knoll problem.
No,
Or-
he's
and
gonna
then-
meet you as soon as you make it through the portal.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
gonna
he's
ask us,
waiting
"Are
on
you
the side
guys
of the
here for the
portal.
no problem?" And we'll go, "Hell yeah, we're gonna beat them gnolls."
We're gonna
No,
kill
ma-
the Lord. Yeah.
No problem.
Gnome or gnolls?
No.
Knoll. A Knoll.
Like Null as a Gnoll. Null.
Yeah, you fucking goober.
Oh, fuck.
But also, you'll get your seals when you come back, obviously, because we don't want any suspicion. Just try to be suspicious. Don't make it seem like
Are you gonna
we
give
were
us?
doing this.
Are you gonna give us like guard armor so that when we go over, we can just like pretend to be guards?
I don't have any of those kind of resources on us right now.
Oof.
All right, we'll
What?
come up with a plan tonight.
Where
let's put that,
hold on,
guys.
real quick too. When we teleport there, where will we be landing?
Yes. So, when you teleport there, you will be landing in Onmouth, which is to the right of Orsurge on the map, west. It's decently close enough, and it's about a day or two ride to get from there to Orsage.
So Ornmouth to Orsage.
Onmouth, ANMO.
Onmouth to
You.
Orthage.
Orsage.
Or God damn it.
It's on the map, dude. You can.
Yeah, but I can't read it. It's all small
Yeah,
text.
Everything's so tiny.
Do you guys have the Google one where you're able to zoom in?
No,
No.
I'm going off the one in the app.
Oh, the one in the app. Well, all right. I put it in the Roll20 thing, but I'll see if I can send it to you guys real quick.
It's in the Roll20 thing. I'm looking at a journal.
No, my bad. Not Roll20. I'm thinking of D&D Beyond. It's in D&D Beyond. But there. That allows you to zoom in. Because all these places have names and stuff, which you could actually like zoom in and.
Orsage.
Or so just right in the center of West.
And Mouth. Okay.
And Mouth is to the right of it, or west of it.
I see.
But the Lord's name is Lord Eldar. He is a high elf. Orion, you pretty much know what he looks like. He's this elf with like long blonde hair. It's pretty easy to recognize.
Alright, I say let's go.
Alright. So that is but yeah, I don't care how it gets done, so do what you have to do. Martis, I'm leaving this
All right,
with you.
very good.
More things to take care of. And he kind of starts walking out. And Martis is like, any other questions? Are you guys ready to go? Do you want to rest the night? What do you want to do?
Let's. I need to send a. I need to send a pigeon to an list. I talked to Martis quietly to let my people
Okay.
know to come here.
And Martis is like, we'll get that prepared for you. No problem whatsoever.
Yes, can you show us to our quarters where we can rest for the night?
Yes, I can. And he's like, follow me. And he begins to lead you guys through the castle once more. And brings you to these. Oh shit.
Did we get our gold?
He brings you guys to your quarters, and then drops you guys off your split gold out of 1,000.
Sweet.
How much was that again? I forget already. Like 250 or something like that.
Oh, we
200.
were splitting this all this gold? Jesus.
Yeah. So it's 1,000 gold divided by 4. 250. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, that's where. Yeah, just kidding.
And he just tells each one of you guys, let Marco know down in the basement. He's been down there pretty much day in, day out. His shop has been relatively closed, but he might be able to still sell you guys some items if you want it. Or anything like that. And go let Marco know when you're ready to go.
Alright, I'm gonna go see if Marco has any items he wants to sell me.
Yeah.
Not yet. Not yet. We need to stay here and recoup before we go on our adventure. Marco will be there when we're ready to go.
Alright.
Well, the other thing too, as far as plans go, I am very familiar with Westgen, and I could be, as far as getting into the castle, I could pretend to be a Westgen noble, and you guys could be my routine.
Perfect. It's a good thing we got someone from Aaliyah here
Nice.
who knows Westchen so well.
Boom, Gifts has a forger's kit.
Nice.
Yeah, throw that out there.
Oh yeah.
What's a
Not to
fortune?
metagame, but so you can forge documents, fake documents.
Oh. Well, we wouldn't necessarily need to forge fake documents.
It says it expired yesterday. Who are you, sir? I'm just kidding. I'm just saying in general, look at your proficiencies. You might have, I don't know, disguiser's kit, or if you want to go stealthy about it, but he said anyways necessary, you could just find a way in, bash his skull in, and leave. So, whatever you guys decide to do.
I mean, I figure we
guess
get in
I
there, bash his skulls them while they're in there, and fire our way out.
Yeah, you can fight your way in, fight your way out. either way.
Alright, Boongus, this is gonna be your time to shine, boy.
How's
Is
that?
Marcus still here? Has he left?
Martis is pretty much like waiting for you guys to tell him what you guys are gonna do.
All right. Marcus, thank you for showing us to our quarters. Where can we find you when we're ready to go?
I will, for the most part, I'll be down there with Marco, but I'll be around the castle, just doing my thing, assistant to the
Alright.
king.
We'll meet up with you when we're ready.
Sounds good. Let Marco know when you're ready, not me, but that works too.
Perfect.
Either one.
Good day.
And he leaves.
There you
Alright.
go.
You guys are in a giant room. It's like it has 4 beds in it, and it is like one of the nicest rooms you've ever been in. Even as a noble yourself, Orion, it's still one of the nicest rooms. Just like the most comfortable sheets. A
I
beautiful
go,
view.
I go jump on one of the pillows.
Some feathers pop out.
guys, gather around
I'm jumping
because
right now.
there is some information I need to share with you. There is an amulet here in this castle, but highly treasured by the king, that we just swore allegiance to, that will give us more money. So much money that we can even fathom of getting, as well as fame. However, now at this point, if we're caught, we will become huge enemies of this country.
Sounds pretty
I-
dangerous.
I
Hey Rob,
One
your
of my-
mic is super sensitive, and I think your mic is picking you breathing.
Is it?
Yeah.
One of my contacts reached out to me in a thieves guild a while ago and told me about. I wasn't sure of you all, but now I feel like we're developing a bond, and I love fighting amongst you guys, with you guys. It's been a great adventure.
I just keep jumping on the pillow.
So, if
Did you guys all pretty much understand that though?
if fame and fortune is
No, I don't
what
know what
you're
he's talking about.
after, I have a proposition. If not, we can keep following the king, and so be it. But
Yeah, but isn't that the wrong kind of fame? Like the kind of fame where they put you on wanted posters?
and this tiny country, maybe, sure. But in the rest of the world, we would be huge.
That's true, dude. We could go up to shoot, what's that country called? The one
We
I'm
can
from.
go to Westrogen.
Marvia.
We could go to Marvia, dude, and we could just chill, dude. Marvia's chill.
I have land in Westrogen.
Yeah, but Weston's like really shitty, dude.
You know what's crazy? This whole question's like blowing my mind because now I have to think like, what does my guy want long term? And I don't really know. Like I don't. Like I'm thinking like 20 years down the road. I don't know. My guy doesn't really have goals or
The
aspirations.
problem is neither of these really forward my goals, so I'm just really just trying to
Well,
get more money.
I mean,
My
I'm just
friend,
trying to like
my friend,
do my
the
own thing. but-
money should forward your gold. So much money.
How much money are we talking?
That's true. How much money?
Yeah. Let's lay all our cards. Lay our cards on the table. How much money?
Before we go any further, I cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Like detect magic on him, or like just in general of the place?
Just in the
or-
area, making sure there's no like listening spells or anything.
No, there's no listening spells. You detect magic, and there's hardly any. All seems fine.
Sorry. I was like, if we're gonna talk about these plans, try to be as safe as possible.
But to pretty much sum it up, for you guys, what Sam is talking about is an amulet. that I don't think you know the price of yet. But
No, not yet.
yeah,
Is there other
thinking about stealing
treasures
an amulet from the
in
king.
this place besides the amulet?
What's that?
Is there other treasures in this place besides the amulet?
Oh yeah, Ton. You would imagine. He's a
Like,
king after all.
with my background in history and arcana, do I know of anything that would forward my goals?
Uh,
I know I'm throwing
no,
you on the
not
spot.
your goals. No.
I'm pretty indifferent then. I think both ways will forward what I want to do. The only thing I don't like is we lose the stability of here.
If
But
you
the
get
extra money
caught.
would be nice, and I do have land in Westrogen if we need to.
So, what do you guys do next?
I'll go
I
along with the
could
party.
I could contact my thieves guild to see the actual value of this. To
Yep.
see what we're dealing with.
Yeah, you could do that. Do you want to do that while? What did anyone else want to do anything in their rooms or anything like that?
I just go find what's his name and tell him that let me write out that I'm not finished writing out the message, so give me some time to write out the message to my people before we send it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go talk to Marcos.
Marco. All right.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go talk to the king.
Okay, so we got 4 split story here. I'm gonna talk to every single person individually in another channel.